Hello guys, I am watching the fitness YouTuber who went clinically insane. So basically he worked out every day, like remind me of this girl I saw on Instagram, and she had a boyfriend. She was working out, and if she was working out, and well, they don't do YouTube, but I don't know what they're doing, and they were just working out, and so this guy probably is the same thing, but he was a YouTuber, and they probably went insane. So there'll be two parts of this, because this cannot do 16 minutes. I can't do 16 minutes. So let's just go.
Every single conspiracy theory you ever know is 100% true. The government is reptilian overlords. Joe Rogan is in on it. Elon Musk is in on it. Tiger Woods is in on it. You can check my story. I've been messaging them. I am forgetting and knowing that is how I created the plan. I can't do the plan if I knew it the whole time, because I'd be cracking up, so I make myself forget. I am infinitely intelligent, so I can make myself forget.
Conor Murphy once had a reputation as an extroverted, disciplined go-getter whose athleticism easily rivaled other top-tier
I wish
fitness
I was buff like
influencers.
that.
However,
I get all
as the years
females.
rolled by and Conor's channel faded into irrelevance, his mental state would sadly decline alongside it. I used to be so happy when I was a kid.
This is called Tom's Market. I love this place because the Gospel of Thomas is where it's at. See,
The people who wrote the Bible or
I was actually put into a psych ward for over 2 weeks.
when in the psych
Yo,
ward,
something
he
hurts-
said he was
something
God. He
hurts
was
right here,
offered
dude.
antipsychotic medication. Every emotion in me is just rapid fire.
the whole universe
about
is
that, man.
me.
Something
I
hurts.
am consciousness.
I know that mom has a stronger belief in heaven than you, Dad. It's an essence. You can feel it. You can feel God within.
Why does it look like
Now this, ladies and
Why does it
gentlemen,
look like the man
is a
that
man
beat
who
on
has
Mario?
officially lost his mind.
Breakdowns, psych wards, strange podcasts, and the belief that he had become God were all captured right here on the YouTube platform, with his path to insanity beginning on the 9th of January 2016, when Conor Murphy would post his very first video titled Conor Murphy Natural Body Transformation. The video began by stating that, quote, when he was younger he wasn't really the coolest kid in his class, before going on to show numerous photos of his skinny younger self. This would all change when he began to hit the weight room at the age of 13, building a pretty reasonable physique in the 4 years that followed. However, this had become even more impressive by his 21st birthday, having built his body to the point where he could stand out as a fitness YouTuber on the platform. He began by posting simple workout and nutrition guides, in which it was clear that Conor had a genuine desire for improving the lives of his viewers.
It's to help you look as impressive as you possibly can for your next Instagram picture or YouTube video. Everyone wants to look good, and I'm gonna help you guys out.
These instructional videos were interwoven with basic fitness pranks, such as pretending to be a fitness mannequin in the mall. However, it would be when Conor posted the first video in what would become his Aesthetics on Omegle series that his channel began to explode. The premise of the series was pretty basic. He'd wait to match with females on Omegle before taking his shirt off and simply recording their reaction. Within 6 months of posting his first
I wish I
Aesthetics
was
on
buff
Omegle
like
video,
that.
Conor Murphy had passed 100,000 subscribers. However, the most notable part about
Oh
this
no,
video was
wait,
the
it might be
information it revealed
minors.
to Conor. People were interested in watching him take his shirt off in front of girls, spawning a new series of bizarre prank-type videos in which he would leave the bedroom and instead look for excuses to take his shirt off in public. There were classics such as a Conor Murphy shirtless on the roof of Chipotle, Conor Murphy goes grocery shopping, and who could forget how to impress a girl instantly.
So if I can impress you in just 1 second, I get both your numbers. So when does the timer start?
That's impressive, man. I think I'm going back lifting weights. Whoa!
So here's my phone.
Dang, that was like cartoon
The videos
speed.
were incredibly cringy. However, this was offset to some degree by Conor's self-awareness and likable attitude in the beginning.
I really hope you don't think that I'm too much of a douchebag, but even if you do, please subscribe, because my view to subscriber ratio is getting absolutely insane.
However, even with the likable attitude, without context, the videos were incredibly easy to roast. Individuals such as H3 True Productions, who was reigning supreme in the commentary genre at the time, uploaded this video titled My Girl Is Leaving Me for This Guy to an audience of over 9 million.
So what do you
he's
think
getting
about
old
Conor
now.
Murphy? First thing I think when I look at this guy is that when he's having sex, he's watching himself in the mirror. You know what I'm saying?
And while most YouTubers would see this level of criticism as a negative, it simply gave Conor Murphy another opportunity to display his humility.
Ethan Klein from H3.
Oh, that's another guy.
I've honestly been a long-time subscriber. All of his videos are hilarious, including his recent one.
My idol, Conor Murphy.
I think it's the best one yet. So you guys should totally go check it out.
Providing a pathway for Conor Murphy to hit 1 million subscribers only a year and a half after beginning his channel. However, while such a milestone would have been incredibly exciting for Conor Murphy, it seemed to trigger a serious decline in his motivation for making videos, as only 6 months after achieving 1 million subscribers, he
Dang.
disappeared from the platform for over 5 months.
Oh,
Upon
no.
returning, he'd upload only 8 videos within the space of a year, less than 1 per month, with only half of them cracking the 1 million view mark.
Oh,
As a
shoot.
result, Conor Murphy's average monthly view count began to tumble. He'd go from 20 million views per month at the beginning of 2018 to less than 5 million per month by the beginning of
Oh,
2019, only
no.
12 months later.
That's
In
less
addition to his
views.
5-month break, his decline in viewership had also been aided by a reduced interest for prank-related videos. In 2016 and 2017, his
I just
ideas
do
were
YouTube
fresh
fun.
and
I
on
don't
par
really
with the YouTube
do
men at the
this for like
time.
viewers.
However, they were certainly feeling a little dated by 2019. As 2020 rolled around, the prank genre had not only become even more dated, but Conor was facing a new problem. Almost all of his viral ideas required outdoor social interaction with females, which had been halted by US lockdowns, forcing him to return to older video ideas.
And I know it has been forever since I've made an Omegle video, but since it's pretty much the only type of content I can film right now, I figured it was time to do another one.
Conor returned to the streets whenever lockdowns were lifted.
On 6th Street, thank goodness it is back, like the good old days.
However, the overall limitation would drop his monthly view count to less than 3 million per month, forcing Conor to try a new career path. With a sane and coherent mind, Conor Murphy made the decision to move to LA in pursuit of becoming an actor, and while the potential of a new career path was incredibly exciting, this would be the point at which things began to go downhill rapidly.
Dang.
For a while now, he's come under fire for his physique essentially deteriorating. Compared to when he first started YouTube, he's kind of like, doesn't look nearly as good as when he first started. It looks like he's probably lost about 10 to 15 pounds of muscle.
While Conor's physique
Oh,
was still
shoot.
incredibly impressive by average standards, it was becoming increasingly obvious that his body wasn't built to the same standard as it had been in the early days of his channel.
Is it just me, or is Connor looking a little smaller and less shredded? Not hating, just noticing. Bro, your videos are awesome, but what's wrong with you? You don't look like a bodybuilder. Your abs are disappearing. You don't look shredded. Focus on your physique more, bro, although I enjoy watching your vids.
Conor
Oh,
explained
man.
the reason for his loss of gains to be
Body fat percentage. And over the course of the last few months or whatever, I've probably gained like 1 to 2%
Oh, freak.
body fat.
That's
the second
nice.
thing, man, is lighting.
However, others speculated that his weight loss might have been the result of some kind of addiction.
I don't look that skinny, do I?
What addiction?
You might, man.
Maybe lost. I mean, you're definitely bigger than me, but yeah, I have lost a lot. Well,
You weigh less. You weigh less than me by a lot now because you've lost 31 pounds.
something like that. Yeah.
These suspicions would be confirmed to some extent when his friend and fellow YouTuber, Patrick Lyons, would upload a video explaining that in early 2020, Conor tried psychedelics for the first time.
Connor has taken a substance called ayahuasca. For the first time, he took it about a year ago, and when he took it a year ago, it is what led to the first period of concerning video content creation on his part related to what he called enlightenment.
The mentioned concerning video content began with this video in late 2020
Why I
titled
deleted
Why
my
I
old
Deleted My
videos?
Old Videos and How to Access Them, in which his audience would witness the first example of Conor giving up his old gym-related branding, replacing it with a much more hippie vibe, wearing a hoodie and necklace while standing in front of a damp rainforest poster. Throughout the video, Conor would discuss the many downsides of success in a relatable, articulate, and intelligent manner.
I reached this point of success. The great physique, the girls, the money, and I became depressed.
And while his new introspective message might have resonated with some, in the months that followed, it became blatantly obvious that Conor Murphy was diving deeper into what you might call the spirit realm, as his ramblings became increasingly incoherent.
Through deep meditation and consciousness work, you can realize that you can be free of the compulsive nature behind thought. Of course, you will still think, but there won't be any addictive qualities to that thought. You can detach from your thoughts and be the observer of the thoughts, rather than identify with the thoughts. That is probably the biggest addiction of all.
At around the same
Oh.
time, Conor would post a picture to his Instagram holding a graduation certificate alongside a caption reading, "I am now officially a doctor." That's right, I received an honorary doctorate in spirituality from the Los Angeles Development Church, an institute
So maybe he did that to maybe he was taking a break from YouTube because maybe becoming a doctor. Maybe was that the point? And why would you stop working out because you did all of that to get a girl? Hey, I have a girl now, like to get the girls you want, so you can do the nasty thing. How could you? That's a low ball. That's a low ball for you, man. I would just keep working out to stay in shape. How could you, man? Like, how could you?
simply from making a donation. This honorary degree lets me legally use the doctor title in front of my name. I can legally be referred to as Dr. Connor Murphy. His former friend and fellow YouTuber Patrick Lyons, who had originally updated everyone on Connor's ayahuasca use, then went on to explain that Connor's dosage had increased substantially.
He took that ayahuasca the first time a year ago, and I don't know where along the lines these things happened, but he has increased his frequency of consumption to every 2 hours.
Which would also be reiterated by another friend of Connor called Jane.
I asked Connor, how often do you do ayahuasca? And he said, every 2 hours.
Connor's extreme dosage would become apparent when a channel called Micah would upload a video titled We Went to Save Connor Murphy, in which Connor's apartment can be seen in complete and utter disarray,
Oh
shown
my
similarly
gosh.
in Jane's video.
I drove my car to Connor's apartment
Oh my
complex.
gosh.
There were a bunch of boxes and trash bags in front of his door. We went inside his apartment, and this is what I saw.
Oh, come on, man. Come on, dude. I really need to maybe subscribe and no ads. Oh my gosh.
The stack of boxes was so huge that it took up half of the apartment and spilled out through the front door. Connor apologized for it being so messy, but said that he hadn't had time to clean because he'd been so busy making content.
I've just been so focused on getting up all this content. I just haven't had time to clean.
That's why I'm here. So I just started unboxing the mountain of packages, and it was a bunch of totally random stuff. Just a few of the things were a Harry Potter invisibility cloak.
Okay, that's it for part 1. I'll do part 2 in a minute.